Yo, what is up, guys? Looks like we're all gathered here again for another No Banana For You video. Today, we'll be seeing if it's possible to hardcore Nuzlocke Pokemon Diamond with no evolutions and flying types only. We can start by catching our Starly, and we can also catch our Zubat before the first gym. Your Starly or Zubat will need to have Hidden Power Grass or Water for Rourke. There are 17 Pokemon types in Pokemon Diamond, and Normal type isn't available for Hidden Power, so you'll have a 2 out of 16 chance for either Starly or Zubat to have the correct Hidden Power type. Do some polynomial distribution, and that's a 23.44% chance per run for either of your Pokemon to have the correct Hidden Power type. With all these factors, you'll have to reset your run a few times for Rourke, but once you hit on it, Rourke will be pretty smooth. Mars is very simple, but there are many possibilities I had to cover to ensure a win always from this fight. First off, Starly can kill Zubat in one hit with Wing Attack at level 20. Now Purugly is in. If Purugly doesn't use Fake Out first turn, it's a simple 2-hit KO. You need Pluck though, however, to ensure this so Purugly doesn't eat its Oran Berry. Finally, if Purugly uses Hypnosis at any time, you'll always have at least one hit on it first, and you can switch to Zubat, who can take a crit and follow up with a Wing Attack. Now at this point, we can get Drifloon, Combee, Murkrow, and Hoot Hoot. And it's time for Gardenia. Murkrow with Sky Plate at max attack and max speed easily sweeps Gardenia. Murkrow at level 28 with Sky Plate kills Zubat, and the Skuntank after will always be a 2-hit KO. Night Slash, Poison Gas, Screech doesn't matter. But if it uses Smokescreen, all you have to do next turn is use Haze, and all stat changes will be reset. Just use Haze until Skuntank doesn't use Smokescreen, and you'll always be able to finish it off right after. Murkrow can take your next rival fight too with Sky Plate Wing Attack. Now we can catch our Wingull. Let's fight Wake first this time. We'll start with Wingull, who has Defense Investment to live any crit from Gyarados and a Persim Berry for Swagger. I can kill it always with 2 Shockwaves. Now Quagsire is in. Since its only 2 attacking moves are Mud Bomb and Slam, Drifloon will be completely immune, but here's the thing. There's an interesting game mechanic that activates here. If Wake's Pokemon has no moves to attack your Pokemon and has a Pokemon in the back with super effective moves, he will always switch. But that's alright. I knew this would happen. I'll substitute. Next turn, I'll let it break the sub and I'll use Natural Gift. Natural Gift will never do more than 50% because we don't want to activate the Citrus Berry. This also activates Drifloon's Unburden ability, which doubles its speed and makes it faster next turn, so I can finish Floatzel with a Thunderbolt. Then we can just use Ominous Wind on Quagsire to win. Alright, head back to Maylene. I'll start with Murkrow. Since Meditite's only attack moves are Confusion and Drain Punch, I can just switch between Murkrow and Drifloon as it will never go for an immune move on either Pokemon. I'm just waiting until Drain Punch is gone. Now Meditite can't touch Murkrow, which gives me a free turn to set up Substitute. Now I can kill Meditite with Wing Attack. Machoke with Psychic, and Wing Attack will never trigger Lucario's Citrus Berry, so I can finish right after with a Fire-type Natural Gift. And once again, Murkrow can sweep the next rival fight with Sky Plate Wing Attack. For Fantina, we'll start with our Hoot Hoot. Drifblim will only use Gust versus Hoot Hoot because Astonish and Ominous Wind are Ghost type. Foresight allows our entire team to bypass Drifblim's evasiveness boost, so I don't care about those either. I'll use Hoot Hoot until all Gusts are gone. healing up with Roost in the meantime and getting its attack to -6 with Growl. Once Drifblim has no more Gust, I want to force it to use Ominous Wind and Astonish. I'll switch into Murkrow. Murkrow can use Substitute and Protect to waste moves, and then when it gets low, Zubat can finish the job. At this point, Drifblim only has minimized PP left. I'll go back into Hoothoot. I'll use Swagger 4 times total to bring Drifblim from -6 attack to +2. Then I can go into Murkrow, use Psych Up to copy Drifblim's attack boost, and that's all I need to sweep with Feint Attack. I'll start with Drifloon versus Barrier Staravia, who can barely do anything to me. I'll set up 3 defense boosts and finish it with Thunderbolt. Then I'll substitute on Weasel, send it to Murkrow with Baton Pass, and then sweep the rest of the fight with Wide Lens Fly. Byron's Bronzor can easily be stalled out by first starting with Drifloon, setting up a substitute to be immune to Confuse Ray and Hypnosis, and then getting a few special defense boosts with Stockpile and sending it to Hoothoot with Baton Pass. From here, Hoothoot can stall out all of Bronzor's PP until it struggles. I'll then go back to Drifloon, set up a substitute, and then Choice Specs Wingull can come in and sweep the rest of the fight. The substitute is just up to take a hit from Bastiodon since it requires 2 shots. Candace's Snover is gonna get stalled out. We'll start with Drifloon first and try to get as many defense boosts until it's in range of Critical Avalanche. Then we'll send it to Wingull. Wingull can keep stalling out until Snover has no more avalanches. Then finally, Zubat will finish the stall until Snover only has Ingrain left. We'll Swagger it with Hoothoot, take the attack boost with Murkrow's Psych Up, and then sweep the team with Wide Lens Fly. Let's kill Cyrus. We'll start with Drifloon, whose Choice Specs Thunderbolt can take out Honchkrow. When Weavile comes in, we'll sack my Combee and go into Murkrow, who can outspeed and kill it with a fighting type natural gift. Now Gyarados is here. If this was a real run, Wingull could save itself here, but it's not. So I'll let it die and go into Starly, whose Focus Sash allows it to Endeavor and then Quick Attack to ensure the kill. Finally is Crobat. Starly will Quick Attack before it dies, and this Quick Attack allows 2 flies to ensure the kill with Murkrow. However, this isn't guaranteed. With a chance of Cross Poison crits or confusion from Crobat, we still have a good chance of taking this fight. We can grab our final encounter Mantike right before the Sunyshore Gym. How about some more stall? First, I'll start with Drifloon for the Volkner battle. I'll use Protect, Minimize, Substitute, and Stockpile to first stall out Charge Beams, and then after that, Thunder Waves. Then I'll go into Zubat. Zubat will use 3 Defogs to lower Raichu's evasiveness, but that's for later. I'll use Zubat to then stall out all of Raichu's Brick Breaks. Now it only has Light Screen. I can go into Hoothoot, and the evasiveness drops from Zubat ensures both Hypnosis and Swagger will hit. I want to keep it asleep as much as I can so it doesn't kill itself from confusion. Once that's done, I can go into Murkrow, Psych Up to take the attack boost, and then sweep the rest of Volkner's team with Feint Attack or Sucker Punch. This final rival battle actually required a bit of thought, but here we go. My Unburdened Speed Boost will activate immediately on Drifloon because I'm holding a Lumberry and I'm pre-burned. This allows me to outspeed Staraptor and Floatzel to kill them with Thunderbolt. None of Roserade's moves put Murkrow in danger, so I can switch directly in. Now, Roserade, Heracross, and Infernape all die to Wide Lens Fly. Finally is Snorlax. I need to dodge one potential crit if it goes for Body Slam, and then get a Torment off on it. Then, I needed to go for Crunch, which it often does. Because of Torment, it can't go for Crunch 2 times in a row, and its other 2 moves don't affect Drifloon. This means I just need to protect on Crunch turns and minimize on Rest turns until Snorlax has no more of either. It can't touch me anymore, and I can freely whittle it down with Thunderbolt. Errand's gonna be easy. First is Hoot Hoot to use Foresight to nullify any of Dustox's evasion boosts. Next, I'll just use Rest and Substitute to waste Dustox's PP until it no longer has Toxic or Bug Buzz. Then, I can Swagger twice, switch to Murkrow, steal the boost, and sweep with Fly. We can guarantee another Elite Four fight. I'll start with Hoot Hoot and use Foresight to nullify evasion boosts. Quagsire only has Dig to attack with, so it can't do any damage to my flying types. I'll switch to Drifloon and use Shadow Ball until it dies. Sudowoodo is in. Earthquake and Hammer Arm don't affect Drifloon, and I can just use Substitute to make Sucker Punch fail because it isn't an attacking move. Once that's done, I can go to Zubat. Zubat will waste out all of Sudowoodo's Hammer Arms and then Sandstorms. Now back to Drifloon. I can set up Substitute, set up Rain Dance, and leaving Drifloon at 5 HP is intentional. This is for the next battle. Then I'll Baton Pass Substitute to Mantike. With Swift Swim to double my speed and Choice Spec Surf, I can start the sweep by finishing Sudowoodo, killing Golem, and I only need Substitute up because Whiscash is a 2-hit KO. Finally is Hippowdon, who gets rid of my Rain with Sand, but it doesn't matter because Surf will still kill. Drifloon is still going to be at 5 HP from the previous battle. This means that my berry will activate instantly, turning on my Unburden and doubling my speed for this turn. This will allow me to set up Rain Dance right away and also die on the same turn, leaving maximum rain turns for Mantike. Mantike can sweep through Rapidash, Infernape, and Steelix with Surf. Then Lopunny comes in, and we're going to start stalling it. I'll set up Aqua Ring and use Substitute and Protect until Lopunny has no more Mirror Coats. Then I'll finish it with Surf. I'm already set up versus Drifloon and it can't really do anything, so I can spam Surf until it dies too. I'll start with Zubat versus Lucian. I'll taunt it and then let it go down next turn. Now I can bring in Murkrow, and since Mr. Mime is taunted, Sucker Punch will always work against it. Now I can kill Medicham with Fly, Alakazam with Sucker Punch, Girafarig with Sucker Punch, and finally Bronzong comes in. The only move Bronzong has to hit me is Gyro Ball. I'll let it hit Murkrow 4 times with my 4 substitutes, and then I'll switch to another one of my Pokemon for that last Gyro Ball. Now it has no more left and can't touch Murkrow. I can spam Fly until it's dead. At this point, if you've seen my videos, Spiritomb is extremely weak to Captivate. I'll use it with Mantike until it has -6 special attack. Then I'll go into Hoot Hoot and stall it out until it doesn't have any more Silver Winds left. Then I can Swagger +4 onto Spiritomb, go into Murkrow, Substitute, Psych Up to take the boost. Now I can sweep. Substitute is only up because Garchomp is a 2-hit KO, but since Spiritomb got a boost from Silver Wind, I actually kill it in 1 hit. And that's the Flylock, guys. This is definitely one of the easiest runs I've ever had to do. Flying types are so abundant and strong, and this is definitely a possible run. None of these battles really hang on many slim chances, and there's plenty of guaranteed fights. Well guys, I gotta go, so subscribe to the like button, comment on the video, like that comment, and then comment on that comment, and comment on that comment, and like that comment. I'll see you guys next time.